One thing I chose to write about in the socialization portion of my paper was politics. I chose to write about this because I wanted to touch on the important part of how my parents and people that are about their age grew up in their society and how we are growing up in our society today. I think things like social media becoming more popular every day are shaping our views more so than other things. I think everyone and their sister has a social media account, and it's easy for them to see news that could be shaped by their certain news broadcaster to make it seem how the situation is going on in their book. And I think that can shape views in a way that people that were growing up in my parents' society never really got the chance to see. I think people that were growing up in my parents' society weren't as aware of things happening, such as the ideas that we have today about gun control or gay marriage, and I don't think that they would agree very much so on it. But I think with all the influence that we have from social media, people like millennials are starting to begin to be a little more democratic than they are Republican. One of the main things is that our government is a democracy, but in the actual government itself, it does not show a lot of people being represented because you see people that aren't very racially diverse in it or other things like that. I think this kind of gives into the conflict theory saying that people of maybe certain races or certain religions can be thwarted by society and just not paid attention to as much. And I wanted to touch on that in my paper because I thought it was more important than anything other than that. And I thought that I, being the person that I am today, have learned more in my society, and I have been shaped by society, including social media and that kind of thing, and I've shaped my own views from it. And I think that is something that is important and needed to be brought up.